Corn fritters are amazing, and these are vegan corn fritters. I know, right? These are for all my vegan friends that are vegan. Yes, you know who you are. The ingredients that come together. We've got some beautiful flour here. I've got some kaffir lime leaves, some cumin powder. I've got a jalapeno. Now, you don't have to use chili, but I have this on tap, so I'm using it today. I've got some beautiful fresh spring onion, some corn kernels that have come off the cob, some fresh coriander, some garlic. I've got some oil and a little bit of water if I need it, just in case this is too pasty in the food processor. Spring onions. A few slices of this jalapeno because sometimes it can be quite hot and punchy, so maybe just like 3 or 4 slices. There we go. Some cumin powder, fresh coriander. Oh, there's something about coriander. And I've got that garlic as well that's going to go straight in. Yay, hello. The star ingredient, the corn kernels. My knife is touching my finger. I can never cut my finger. See that? Do you? How it's not cutting? But if I stick my finger out, I can cut it, right? Yeah, okay. And this is how you get these really fine, beautiful slithers, and that's what we want. We're just like a nosy cameraman. Yeah, can I get it? Can I get closer? Closer, stop, hold. This goes straight into here. I know, right? Salt and pepper, building blocks of flavour, the most important ingredient, along with your intention, of course. And I've got that flour and that water on standby. Watch this. Just pulsing. I'm not kind of whizzing. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do!
You do! Okay, have a look in here. And I can tell straight away that it needs something to bind it. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of flour at a time. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon first and then a little pulse. Okay, now have a look. I can really tell that's come together. Look at that, it's not falling apart. And this is where you intuitively think to yourself, do I need a little bit more flour? Maybe 1 more tablespoon, just for kicks and tricks. Okay, and we are done, check it out. Beautiful, nice and moist, holding together well. I'm excited for this. This is great. Splash of oil. Move that oil around. Bring that oil down to the end of the pan. This is what I do. Make little ones, hey? Nice little round, little gorgeous little. Smells amazing in here. Nice colour. Move them around the pan because the pan has heat in all separate places, right? It's kind of what us chefs do. We like to shift things around, so just don't be afraid. Having your equipment and having things like this on tap makes cooking so much easier. So I'm going to cook them probably 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and then we're just going to eat them. That's really it. These are done. And they're held together beautifully with no egg. And that's all I have today. We're going to eat them. All of them.
No sharing?
No sharing.
Yes!
There we go. Cute, yummy, tasty. For you. Different. This is a great recipe. Seriously, it's one of those ones that just keep giving back to your body. It's quite amazing. Some chopped onion, nice and fine. Some garlic as well, finely chopped. Now I have some lemongrass here that I've finely chopped. Now be mindful of this. I've got some baby corn. I've got some gorgeous, fragrant kaffir lime. And when you just scrunch them up And smell this, oh, it just transports you to another country. It's quite exquisite. Some yellow capsicum, some standard yellow corn on the cob, and some fresh coriander. I know, right? I'm gonna bring it home with these beautiful, and I've got some coconut milk. So this is what we're gonna do. Pan on, nice splash. Yellow capsicum. Onion. Garlic. That really finely chopped lemongrass. Kind of forgot there for a minute. I was like, what is that ingredient? This is sizzling nicely. Building blocks of flavour is salt. And all I'm going to do is scrunch them, bless them, thank God for delivering such beauty to us in the flavour of this exquisite leaf. Can you smell that? Can you smell that? Yeah. Cobs in. On top of that is my coconut milk. The cobs are just going to sit on top of this. Come and have a look, ladies. Come over here and have a look so you know what to do when you're at home. A little bit of chilli. Okay. Yeah? You right? You done? You good? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great. And the lid's going to go on and it's going to cook, come to the boil. I reckon cook it for like, what, 5 minutes, you reckon? Yes. Okay, there we go. I'm going to remove the corn cobs. Straight into the bin. I want some texture, so I'm going to put half of it in here. And I'm going to leave half of it in the pot. Full speed. Big, local pot that we love in Indonesia. It's just so cool. I'm going to dump this amazing leftover chunks of corn and capsicum and all the glory that's there into there. Have a look at this. I'm going to pour that creamy deliciousness on top. I know, yum, right? Then I'm going to scatter this across here into it, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to stir that through. Have a look, because this is what's just going to bring it home. All this coriander and yumminess. Just a beautiful colour, really beautiful colour. And then a little bit more corn on top, and then those lovely leaves. And that is it. Have a look, Dee. I just want to put some flowers in there, you know, because I have them.
I just want to put my spoon in there, you know.
Have a look. Look at that.
Okay, I'm just going to take some.
And that to me is just a beautiful way to celebrate corn. Look at it. It's like a newborn child, really. Mm-hmm. And this salad is delightful, and I can just imagine you making it home and taking it somewhere special or somewhere where there's a gathering, and you bring it and you present it with corn chips and everyone's just like, oh, this is amazing, and it's so simple. This is beautiful as God intended it to be, and I love that. And nature gets it right every time. We want some colour, and this is going to cook, and then we're going to turn it, and then we're going to turn it, and we're going to get colour, as much colour as we can. I'm just going to cut the top off, and my only waste will be those seeds and that, which is actually not a waste, it's a gift. Seed saving is a gift. That is still grilling over there. It's happening. Now I'm making a salsa. So you imagine my corn's cooking, it's getting all nice and coloured, and I want to just mix it up with some beautiful salsa. Got a yummy tomato, which I'm just gonna roughly chop. Nice sharp knife just glides through, and my shoulder's not up trying to cut, right? Definitely a sharp knife is a great investment for your cooking journey. In there. Now I want some chili, jalapenos around here. Okay, I've got no color yet, just a little bit here. So I just need to leave it, be patient, make my salsa, and then come back to this as I go. All right, salt and pepper into here. Squeeze, I'm just gonna roll this to get the juice out. Yeah. Spectacular. I want lots of lime. You can have as much and as little as you like. Oh, that's a nice juicy one. I think it's because I rolled it, right? These are done and they're looking delightful. Okay, into here. Now I'm going to leave my plate on because I've got a little bit of asparagus I want to add to this dish. I know, right? Who would have thought so? So I suggest you guys do that at home. This is quite, oh, that is quite woody and fibrous, isn't it? Straight onto the grill. Not adding any oil onto it or anything. It's just, I'm going to find a little bit of that oil that's left over. Bring it down there. A little bit of seasoning. Okay, my lovely asparagus, you just cook for no more, everybody at home, for no more than a minute. Very important. A lot of people overcook asparagus. Just a minute. Perfect. All right, let's make the rest of this salad up. And you just want to chop this up. Actually, go this way because you might cut yourself. I'm used to going the other way. Into little slithers like that. Have that ready. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, you ready? Oh! It's like, thank goodness. But I'm just cutting it into cubes. And this way, to nice squares. Comes out all nicely into squares, which I love. It's all ready to go. So I'm going to run my knife through this corn. I'm going to start up here. I'm not going to start all the way up here because it's just going to go everywhere. So I'm going to start just here. And I'm just going to cut it into slithers. So we need a little bit of cumin in there. All right. I don't want to mush. Yeah, I don't want a mushy smoothie here. I want a bit of texture of this salsa. So I'm going to use my pulse button on my food processor. Perfect. I need a plate. Situation. Tip this onto the board, this glory through it with your hands, being very present, very grateful of what's happening in your life. Just to add some crunch to our salad. Yummy.